The voice of the voiceless, hopeless, money never made me, being broke did. Welcome to the OGPOV universe where we kicking game from an OG point of view. And check it out, man. I'm about to make some breakfast here real quick. Little salmon, smoked salmon sandwich, a couple of them. But I had a conversation yesterday with a young woman. I was getting my car fixed, and she worked at the front desk, and I had my tripod out. I was recording, just kind of recording the whole process. And so we started talking about interests and what she's interested in, what I'm interested in. I was kind of telling her about my channel. And she basically said that, she's known for being an artist. Nothing professionally, but within her own group or whatever, she does art. So I'm like, yo, that's dope. I'm like, you ever think about selling your art? And she goes into a story about how she's never really sold her art, but she has done, she drew different photos and stuff for people for tattoos. But she went on to say that after a while, people didn't like what she was doing, or they just needed it revised and this and that. And that right there, she realized why she did art and, how that made her feel, things of that nature. And so I asked her, you never thought about selling your art, creating an art business and this and that? And she said, we went on and on, but she kind of reverted back to the beginning of the conversation. She said, what I initially wanted to say to you, I didn't, because I didn't think you would like what I had to say. So I'm like, well, what'd you have to say? She said that she does her art for her own pleasure. She doesn't need or even seek any outside validation from others. And I thought that was big. I thought that was big because it put perspective on my own journey, my own content, my own reasoning for dropping this content. We started talking about going viral and getting views and things of that nature. And it all tied in together, and I'm thinking like, yo, she is right. That is a great perspective to have. While if you do want to monetize or even scale your art or present your art, it has to be done with the idea like, yo, you know what? I'm presenting this to the world, and this is enough for me right now in this moment. It's enough. No matter if anyone likes it, matter if 1 million people like it. I like it, and that is enough. It really had me thinking about my own channel, my own movement here with OGPOV. These are the type of stories that I like to share, because we always got to remind ourselves of our why. Why are you doing this? Is it to simply go viral? Is it to impress your friends? Is it to, a lot of times we do different things for our parents' approval, things of that nature. But like, why? What is your why? Her why doesn't involve monetization. Her why doesn't involve views and clicks. She says she likes to draw portraits of her children, portraits of her dog, portraits of flowers and stuff like that, and that's enough for her. And I thought that was important. I thought that was very important. Whatever journey you start, whatever journey you're on, make sure that you're serving yourself first. Not even hop into the spiritual zone, but if you, on your God tip, serve God, serve yourself. But Nipsey Hussle says, you can have it all. It's all about your reasons. Why? What is your why? Right now, my why is creating this breakfast so I don't starve to death later. I'm looking out for my future self right now. But I was thinking about my why within my YouTube channel, OGPOV Universe. We are kicking game from an OG point of view. So all of my ideologies, all of my theories, different stories, all my content is through that lens, through an OG point of view. That's the start of it. I just want to encourage people to live their true fullest selves. Whatever journey you're on, whatever your field, make sure that you are doing it because that is what you want to do. One of the worst feelings in my life to this point is having to do shit I don't want to do. Don't like it. Very ghetto. Would not recommend. But would not recommend. Everything I do has some type of purpose, passion. Purpose, passion, direction, and ultimately we'll figure it out. You know, it's one of our monikers. We'll figure it out. And shout out to that girl. Her name's Asada, actually. Shout out to Asada. She's figured it out. You know, that's step number one. Step number one is the dedication to yourself, the dedication to figuring it out. Got the smoked salmon here. We're gonna go smoked salmon over medium eggs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut up some onions while we're here. I could go avocado on them. Let's do it. Or do we got red onions? I could go guac. I don't want to go too hard on these eggs. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Perfection. Key with the over medium eggs, once you get it to a desired cooking level, turn the heat off but leave the eggs on there. Shout out to Asada. Shout out to the OGPOV fam. Cooking some breakfast here. I think I'm gonna go avocado. Let's see how many more we got because I don't want to waste an avocado. Onions. We got more onions. Good. Could go tomatoes, but we're gonna keep it simple. Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. Stay locked into all things OGPOV universe. I just want to share that story real quick. I'm about to be done with this breakfast here. Let's see where the toast is at. So I got the toast, I got the smoked salmon, I got the over medium eggs. Toast is done as of right now. Let's throw the butter on the toast. Just a little bit of butter. Goes a long way for the breakfast sandwiches. You don't need too much butter. Watch some of our older videos, man. I've been going crazy these past couple weeks. Dropping consistent content. I definitely want to drop some more. Going to drop some more. Going to dig in the vault. I got so much content from my travels, different cities, you know, rolling up. Appreciate everybody who tuned into our latest roll up with OGPOV universe. I rolled up the other day, but I haven't been smoking as of late, man. My pocket's been hurting for real. But we're gonna figure it out, man. Tons and tons of content coming, more rolls, moving around the neighborhood, more family time. I was able to record some of my, me and my son was playing video games yesterday, and we just had a ball, man. First day of the summer. Just kind of wanted to capture that moment. First day of the 2025 summer. So yeah, you know, good things are happening.